Hi guys, welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. Last episode, we tried to make a plane with not much success. Okay, so after a couple of tweaks, hopefully she's going to fly a bit better and not blow up. So we'll go to the space hangar, and that's space plane hangar, and we'll have a look. Okay. Okay, and I shall show you the minor tweaks I've made to it. Okay, so I changed a couple of flaps, so they were just pitch, most of them, and then a couple I changed. I didn't change. Right, okay, so we want roll active on the N ones, and we'll have roll on those, and we'll do the same on this side. That's all I really need to change. Okay. As you can see, I've added a couple of more parachutes on, some solar panels, and some lights, and mainly that's it. And what I thought we'd do today is we're going to take a trip. Now let's actually name this. Okay. And we'll call it kerbal 1. There we go. If you can think of a better name or anything else, drop a comment. Happily. You know, if you guys have any ideas of names for craft, then let me know, and I'm sure I can add them in for you. Okay. So, we're all ready. Let's save that. And who's our pilot going to be today? Jebediah. Good old Jebediah. Okay. Let's launch and see if we don't kill Jebediah on this one. Okay. So last episode, you saw me. I reverted flight a couple of times. I don't like killing off my kerbals, but it's not something I'm going to continually do. It looks like we're going to have a night flight. So what we're going to do is, I'd prefer it if let's fast forward a bit. As it turns. Okay. Ooh. There we go. Oh, look at that. We've got a lovely eclipse. Looks like there's the moon and the sun's behind it. So, I think that's perfect for our flight. Let's see what she'll do. Back on the stick gently, and hopefully we'll take off anytime soon. Oh, there we go. I really want SAS on. We're picking up speed quite well. And what we're going to do is we're going to be flying over to the island on your right hand side now. So let's see if she'll roll now. Hey! Yes. Because I have trouble before where she wouldn't roll. Okay. So let's... Excellent. Okay. So let's start heading over. I want to turn it gently because I don't really want to be pulling too many G's. It looks like Jebediah is absolutely loving it, as he normally does. We'll bring the nose up slightly. As you can see, she's flying beautifully. clips. I'm getting some decent speed. So I'm just going to lift the nose a little bit more. Make sure we're level flight. Not taking it too high at the moment. What we'll do is we'll see what we can do shortly. I want us to see takeoff and landing, and we'll get some science and we'll see what she can do. Now there is looks like there is an aircraft base on that island, and that's what we're heading for. I'm going to go and take a look around, see what we can find, see if there's anything interesting. We're getting a little bit of altitude now. I haven't got the science to develop the fold-away gear at the moment. But, mainly you can see I've got a lot of wheels on it just to give it stability. Because I was uncertain how stable it was, and when you kind of like turn left or right, the wings tend to dip, which in then turn means you end up ripping them off. Okay, so we're going to throttle down a little bit now to about just under 50%. We're going to start climbing to burn off some speed. And ooh, bit over. And we're just going to get her in line. Okay, so we'll drop our throttle to 0 now. It's coming in quite quick. I think we've got plenty of time. Only problem when you drop your throttle, you lose a bit of control on her. Okay. Let's line her up nicely. There we go, so we've burnt off quite a bit of speed now. Let's start our approach. We want to try and keep her lined up as best as possible we can. And we want to try and line up with the yeah, I think we've got a good approach there. Currently we may be heading into the buildings, which we don't really want. Coming down nicely. I want to keep it just above 40 meters a second, definitely for the current time. We should be landing at probably around about 46 meters per second now. We're coming down. What we're going to do is we're going to come down gently, burning some altitude off here. And we're going to start lifting the nose. I'm going to turn her in. Your control. That's it. Look backward nicely. Oh, okay, so we've dropped low, so that's absolutely fine. We're coming in, gliding in nicely. If I need to, I can always lift up. Looks like we're going to have a... Okay. Not coming too quick. I'll try and keep it on. Come on, come on. Yes, and we're down. Bit of a heavy landing. What we'll do is we're going to taxi down. Bit of a bumpy landing, but we're down and we're safe. We haven't blown up, which is brilliant. And we're going to slow it down nicely. Tap the brakes. Just want to taxi down, so I can take a look at these buildings. Looks like there's another control tower. I'm gonna shut it down here. Okay. So we've got the engine running. I'm gonna keep that running. What we're gonna do is... Actually, what we could do is shut down the engine. See if it does anything for our power reserve. Oh, power's staying fine. That's excellent. Okay, so let's see what science we can get. Okay, so let's zoom in so we can access these. Okay, so our mystery goo. 4.5 science. That's not too bad. Now, I haven't brought an engineer or scientist, so I'm not going to be able to reset these. What ideally I want to do is until I can get used to the craft, and because the pilots, you can have the SAS on, engineers and scientists don't usually have it. Okay, so we'll transmit that one back. As you can see, I've got an antenna there. Okay, so we've got a crew report. Okay, so that's EVA. And he's going to slide down onto the wing. That's not too bad, actually. Okay. So, let's do a surface sample. Yeah, looks like dirt. And you're completely right there, Jebediah. It is dirt. Okay, so new biome. It's saying we're in the grasslands. Some more juicy science. Okay. I wonder. Should we climb to the top of that tower and see if we can? Yeah, because we can recover this vessel. Okay. So let's get off. Let's get rid of that. Let's get heading towards the control tower then. Looks like it's not disused. Apologies for the tech. As you can see, it looks like a bit of shadow mapping or something's going on with the texture. We're getting lines in it. Looks like this is very disused. Okay, so we're heading up the stairs. Let's go and take a look. Oh, we're having problems. Come this way. I'm not the best with the camera, so you have to forgive me, guys. Oh, straight up. Let's not bump into the walls. It's always the tricky part here. Okay, seems to have done it a bit better now. How many more flights do we have? A few. So I apologize, guys, if you... I just want to see what's up here. What I'll do is I'll bring you back as soon as we reach the top. Hi guys, welcome back, and as you can see, we've now reached the top of the control tower. Let's have a look and see if we can see our aircraft. There she is. Well, it looks a bit smaller than expected. Okay, so let's have a look. So it's definitely disused. There's no equipment left in here. I know Jebediah's had a lovely walk up several flights of stairs. And, you know, we're not going to take a service flag. We're going to plant a flag. That we can't see. Let's name it control. Tower. Old tower will do nicely. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Okay, guys. Really have no idea what I'm doing. Okay. Okay. So now to time warp. Okay, so I'm not going to subject you all to the whole walking back down again. So what we're going to do is we're going to reflight. This was mainly just a test flight of our vehicle. Yeah, I think we didn't do too bad for our first test flight. What we're going to do is recover that vehicle as well. And some nice science there. Okay, let's go to our tracking. Okay, so I'm not sure what we should do. If we should recover the vehicle, we should leave it there. Yeah, we'll recover it for the time being. What I want to try and do is make an additional change to it, and see if we can get it so we can have an engineer on board, or a scientist, so we can reset our. So an engineer can reset the parachutes. A scientist can reset the tests. So I'll recover this one. Let's see if we get a bit more science for it. But what we're going to do, guys, is next episode I'm going to make some minor alterations, and then we're going to go and see if we can get ourselves to a new biome. Okay. But guys, I will see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.